The Willow and the Wind. A fable about a woman's love. Once upon a time, in a quiet countryside, there stood an old willow tree by the edge of a wide, wandering river. She had long silver leaves that danced when the wind whispered, and roots that dug deep into the earth like quiet promises never broken. The villagers called her Willow, and though she did not speak, she was known for her grace, gentle in presence, strong in storm. Years passed, and one day, a young wind came blowing through the valley. He was wild, curious, and full of dreams. He had traveled over mountains and oceans, but had never seen a tree that didn't bend in fear or break from his force. Until he met Willow. When he swirled around her branches, she only swayed. When he pushed harder, she still stood, not resisting, but receiving. In her quiet, Wind felt something he'd never known: stillness. He returned every day after that. "Why don't you fall like the others?" he asked once. Willow replied with a rustle of leaves. "Because love is not about overpowering. It is about understanding how to stand and when to sway." And so began their unusual courtship. Wind came and went, as winds always do. Sometimes he was soft and playful, other times restless or cold. But Willow waited, not out of weakness, but because her love was rooted, not desperate. She never tried to catch him. She never asked him to stay. Over time, Wind grew older. He had seen deserts crack, trees fall, and cities crumble. But in all his journeys, he remembered only one thing that never changed: the willow by the river. One autumn, weary and worn, Wind returned. "I have chased so much and touched everything," he whispered, "but I never knew what it meant to be held." Willow didn't speak. She didn't need to. She simply opened her branches and let him rest in her arms, not trapped, not tamed, but welcome. And from that day on, Wind stayed a little longer each time. Moral: a woman's love is not a storm to be feared or a fire to be tamed. It is a willow by the river, graceful, giving,